Let's check this one out.
The more I learn about this Cinnabon incident, the less faith I have in society as a whole. As first she was this evil woman shouting slurs, then they said she was actually being harassed by the man. Then someone crowdfunded her $100,000. Then people started claiming she's a far-left Democrat with a criminal record, where nobody knows what's really going on, but grifters will still get rich over the division. As initially, this video went viral.
I am racist.
Idiot, for
And
real.
you are.
You are an idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way.
Oh, talking about.
Bye.
You're not gonna be working here. What? Look how you look like.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
You know what's wrong with her? I'll tell you what's wrong with her. Black fatigue. That's what's wrong with her.
Lovely.
Ugly? Talking about ugliness?
And this clip looks horrible. No employee should be shouting slurs at a customer while telling them to inhale their front tail. But sadly, whenever a viral video starts mid-argument, I'm willing to bet there was a deceptive edit that carefully clips out whatever started the fight, as the original clip got over 11 million views in 2 days, saying they innocently came in to buy food, but the employee randomly started making fun of her hijab.
Right. So this is where he says he lost faith in society. He's losing faith in society because people do not even bother to wait to see all the information before they jump to conclusions. You're on Twitter. You're saying stuff before you have any idea what the hell's actually going on. Shut your mouth. Think. Wait for all the information before you say anything at all in the first place. Like, it's crazy to me how dumb, or how maybe not necessarily dumb. Maybe it's the desire to be first, and the need to vomit your thoughts on the internet for everyone to see without actually thinking at all, that people do. Um, I hope it's that. I hope it's the latter, because um, I'd prefer to have more faith than less in humanity. And if everyone, like, if I think that people are dumb, it's depressing. It's a depressing thought. So yeah.
And called them a slur, to which Cinnabon responded, the franchise owner has immediately terminated the employee. And with that framing, the store owner had to fire her unless they wanted their building to be burned down.
With that framing, sure. Given that there wasn't more evidence, more information on what happened, out of context, that was the right decision. Out of context. However, allowing more time to pass to allow for like the evidence to more evidence to emerge, allowing to hopefully we get the woman's side of the story, why she crashed out on the customers the way she did, and if we can understand, okay, that's understandable. You know what? She deserves nothing. She deserves no punishment, because those people who recorded her, they need to have some kind of punishment. So yeah, we're supposed to be a country of innocent until proven guilty. You don't just jump to conclusions and punish somebody without all the evidence. Why are we doing that? This is one of the things that we're going backwards on in society. We need to stay to where we were before. It's better that what's the phrasing? I can't remember. Like, it's better that 10 guilty men go free than one innocent person in jail, something like that. I probably have that wrong, but innocent until proven guilty. You get my point.
But then, people started questioning the authenticity of the poster's story, since they appear to have a history of lying. Where the rest of the video the victims chose to post sheds light as to why the employee was so angry.
Sexualizing your body makes you a better person.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
Do you want me to throw water on you? I am racist.
As it really seems like the customers were shaming her over not wearing their religion's attire. Maybe I'm missing.
Yeah, nice. Religious freedom. That's another value that Americans hold. If that's the case, then you know what needs to happen. These people have to go. They have to go. if they're natural citizens, if they're here legally, it doesn't matter. They have to go. If you're gonna impose your way of life on us when when you're not even a citizen really, or you just got here, this country is works the way it does for a reason, and your country works the way it does for a reason. And that's why you came here. We do not accept your desire to change our way of life to suit your religion. Screw you. Anyway, that's what I have to say on that.
Something, but how is a hoodie and Cinnabon apron inappropriate in any way in America? But again, if this was the segment that they were willing to share, that interaction had a bit more than them calling her immodest. So someone started a crowdfund for Crystal, stating since Cinnabon wouldn't stand with her, they'll make sure she lands on her feet, as it currently sits at over $110,000, much more than she'd ever make at Cinnabon. Now on the other side, the alleged victims started a GoFundMe, as their side says Cinnabon's atmosphere was not welcoming, where they barely received any caramel. And then the employee attacked the customer's attire, making fun of her faith and modesty. So now the victims are traumatized, anxious, and scared to go outside, saying they'll need money for legal fees and an attorney to pursue
Oh, the poor people got their fifis hurt. Oh.
justice, then asking for help in finding a lawyer that'll take this case. So somehow the story went from all they wanted is a little extra caramel and she started shouting slurs to, well, actually it was an argument over dressing modestly. Then someone carefully clipped out that aspect and demanded Cinnabon take action. But that'll never be enough, as they want to sue this now unemployed woman, with others online demanding she go to jail. But the grift doesn't end, as a left is complaining this Cinnabon employee is raising money, stating this is the kind of stuff Trump is breeding. The problem being, social media
The kind of stuff Trump is breeding. Pride in our country, self-respect. Yeah. Terrible things Trump is breeding. Oh my goodness. People that actually, believe in themselves and want to live a dignified life. Screw that, right? We don't deserve that. We're American. Screw you. You don't even belong here. Go back to your home country. Bye.
are claiming she seems to be a far-left Democrat, and also connecting her to some pretty serious crimes, but I'm not exactly certain that's the same person, just the same name and relative appearance. But either way, they're trying to make this political, but I don't see how the Trump administration finding Somalian fraud connects to a Cinnabon employee crashing out at someone that happens to be the same ethnicity. Not over fraud, but caramel sauce, spiraling into an argument over religion. But the side most outraged by her behavior seems to be on her side politically, with the people crowdfunding her a six-figure payday being on the complete opposite. Reminding us again, the division in America may be untenable, as this is becoming a trend, as that similar Shiloh incident also.
Just like the Charlie Kirk assassination, this is one of those things that this incident with Shiloh Hendricks, this radicalized me a bit too. I had to dial myself back. I had to recognize for a minute, like, yeah, I'm actually starting to be racist against black people now, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to have hate in my heart for anybody, and it's important, I'm old enough to remember being taught in schools the value that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. tried to espouse in the 1960s during the civil rights era. Judge people not by the color of the skin, but the content of their character. If I see you and I see you have black skin, I'll treat you just like anybody else. I don't care. But if you act like an N-word, I'm gonna treat you like an N-word. And we know what I do when I treat people like an N-word? It's called disassociation. I don't talk to you. I don't go near you. I'd rather not be around you. That's how you don't exist to me anymore. I'd rather just not deal with you at all. That's how I treat people who act like that. Is that racist? Probably some people are gonna say so. I disagree. But whatever, moving on.
Made her rich. But shockingly, even if the incident results in killing, if race is involved, people will contribute to the crowdfund, as this is yet another escalation in the horrifying rift that is American politics. I don't think anybody that stabs someone at a school event should be awarded with their immediate freedom and a $500,000. I also don't think a worker should be shouting racial slurs the same way customers shouldn't be shaming her for showing her hair in public. But the internet has become so deeply entrenched in their side, they'll blindly support anything, even if it's a 6-second out of context clip. As I don't support that lady, you pretty much have to have that word already in your vocabulary to suddenly shout it out when provoked. I also believe those customers did a lot more before recording, as I somehow doubt this was over extra caramel. But with how angry the internet is today, I wouldn't be surprised if both sides got rich over this. So if you appreciate my concise, sometimes lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, subscribe to Decoy.
Oh, right. I don't know why he's invented the Decoy voice. I like the Decoy voice better. It sounds better. But sure. Anyway, he's great. Obviously, I'm gonna put a link in the description for all of the reactive videos I do. Just common courtesy, of course. And once again, you will see me on X, on Rumble, on YouTube, as is it underscore? No, at Zephyrnox VT. That should be the same for all of them. I hope so. I think Rumble's a little bit different. I need to change that if that's the case. But yeah, at Zephyrnox VT. Thank you for joining me. Have a good day.